got you here. It's just escaping a little bit from shaitan. If there is no sohbet, if there is no association, you have no ammunition to fight back to shaitan. You know so much. They are the children of Adam. They know so much. They are thinking. But shaitan knows more than that. You know only this dunya, what is appearing in front of your eyes. But shaitan knows dunya and akhirat. You know only this stale knowledge. Stale knowledge means the knowledge was yesterday. You're not knowing the knowledge of today. Because you must be studying in the universities to learn. And that is the knowledge that is yesterday. But today there is a divine knowledge coming down again. It's not in the books yet. It is only in one book, Quran-i-Kerim. But where is it? Which ayat is speaking? It is hidden. It has a combination. If you don't have the permission, you cannot enter in it. You make ideas just like Wahhabis, which whole world in their own ideas is slowly becoming Wahhabi. It fits to their ego. Ahli Sunnat, people calling themselves Ahli Sunnat, but they are believing just like Wahhabis, and they are living just like Wahhabis. So where is Ahli Sunnat? Where they are? So even if you know that, even if that opens to you, and you know the meanings of the ayats, which meaning you talking about now? The meaning that it came down, or the meaning that was talking about century later, or another century, another century? It's the same ayat, but it's speaking from that day until Judgment Day. Even if you knowing that, Shaitan knows the Quran-i-Karim and whole books. You are talking about paradise. You are thinking, imagining about paradise. But Shaitan knows the paradise. He was in paradise. And he has kicked out from paradise. And where he has been sent to this dunya to show you and me that this is a place belong to disobedient creatures, not obedient ones. Why Shaitan has been kicked out from paradise? He claimed to know too much too. And that claim make him to become so drunk that he has lost himself with all that knowledge, and he turned around knowing Allah, knowing that he is the creator, knowing that he is only one, and has no partner. He is not like monkey Darwin, or Darwinist people, or people of today having idea, believing or not. He knows Allah. He knows that he is the creator. And that sickness of proudness and the proudness of thinking, knowing so much, it make him to become complete blind. All that knowledge covered up, and he put his arrogance out. He put his sickness out. He put his proudness out. He put his jealousy out. He put his stubbornness out, and saying to Allah, Jalla wa ala, subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying, wrong decision you make. This one you have just created now. Not me making sajda to this one. He must make sajda to me. Because he doesn't have one sajda that he made yet. I have filled the earth and the skies with sajda to you. And you are telling me make sajda to this one? Wrong decision. It's for those also who's thinking that they're reaching somewhere with sajda. So many is proud, saying, I'm making so much sajda. Can you make it just like shaitan? When he was reading the ayat in the paradise, and it was saying, paradise, it is a place that is full with the beauties. Are you becoming Wahhabi? Yes. Wahhabis, they're not putting even ayats into their house, and not house now, not to masjids too. And not to put the Prophet's name, for that reason they're not putting Allah's name too now. That's what's happening. And Muslims, they are debating, is it too much praising to Prophet is okay, or it is little? Should we just say, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad, or should we say more? Ahl Sunnah is saying this. And if you say a little bit more, no, brother, too much praising. Pooh, to your mind, to your intelligence, to your understanding, to your faith. You didn't understand the Prophet? You have no understand of Allah, impossible. First, you have to know the Prophet. You have to think and understand the Prophet ﷺ. Yes. So the east and west, north and south, this whole globe of this dunya, now appearances is found so much arrogance and stubbornness everywhere. Because children of Adam claiming to know so much, and claiming to know the hidden knowledge, and they claiming to know the past and the present, and the eternal life. They are talking eternity. But they are not knowing what they have eaten in lunchtime. They are forgotten that. Claiming to know so much, say we know everything. And some going on these televisions 24 hours a day and talking about every matter. There is no matter that they are not expert. And every day falling one more step forward to the wrong side. Getting closer and finding love and familiarity between unbelievers. And they are so blind, not seeing that. Only they are watching those that they are speaking for the sake of Allah, to say to the nation of Muhammad or to the people on earth, saying, oh, children of Adam, you have become disobedient to Allah, and so much disobedience for almost 7,000 years, and you have just received the anger of Allah. And preparation is coming to finish the children of Adam on the face of earth. And saying, wake up, turn around. Because is still arrogant and stubborn. Making sajda with arrogance and stubbornness. Reciting Quran-i-Karim with arrogance and stubbornness and proudness. Giving zakat with arrogance and stubbornness and proudness. Going to Hajj with arrogance and stubbornness and proudness. They are going out throwing a stone to Shaitan with arrogance and stubbornness, with proudness. And Shaitan is just laughing, saying, this is exactly what I want to do with you. To think that you are better than me, but you just becoming worse. So, proudness, arrogance, stubbornness, envy, and anger, these are inherited from Shaitan. It's not coming from paradise. It is not from paradise. Shaitan put this arrogance in the presence of Allah in paradise, and he kicked out from paradise. And saying, this is a place for clean ones. This is not a place for a dirty ones. And how Shaitan got dirty? Allah is not speaking to us the dirtiness of this dunya, no. Saying, you became dirty when you became disobedient to my order. So the paradise is for clean ones. Kick him out to dunya. That's the dirty place. Make him to get clean from there and make the road back to paradise. If you are not getting clean, no door opens for paradise. You always are good people. We're not bothering anybody. I work so hard for my family. I earn money to my family to make them to live comfortable. And I'm such a good one. Allah is not giving description of good one of this one only. And these are only the characteristics of a good one that should do. Yes. Little bit parts in it. The good one is that one who hears and obeys his Lord. And who hears and obeys his Lord and saying, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And lives according to that. Not through a tongue saying that, and the lifestyle just like unbelievers, just like kafirs, just like Zionists. Yes. So many is living like Zionists. They are in the payroll of Zionists. Saying, you work for me. And who Zionist working? For Shaitan. So many sometimes is under the name of religion. Of course. Shaitan knows how to come. Saying, oh, I am one who's praying good and reading Quran. Shaitan cannot fool me too. Ray, you don't understand. Shaitan has fooled Adam alayhi salam. Inside paradise, not outside paradise. Adam alayhi salam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put every prophet's seat coming with those secrets into him. And his teacher was Allah. And Shaitan managed to fool him. Knowing so much, yes, children of Adam, knowing so much. And the result, we are looking. We are looking the children that they are raising in this time. People. Little kids. As soon as they learn how to speak, they turn around to curse to their parents. The words that I have not heard until 19 years of age. I have not heard those words until 19 years of age. Because I was living as in hidden areas. I was living in the area and it was a crime to use that kind of word. Little kids cursing to their parents. And their parents say, as you like, my baby. You want this? I give you this. No. MF, I don't want this. I want that. Okay, honey. Okay. What is MF? Go to dictionary and look what is the meaning. MF. Everybody is laughing about it now. You know what it is. Yes. MashaAllah. This is what you have been sent to this world to raise? MashaAllah. And claiming to know so much? You're not even knowing how to raise your children. Yes. You think raising children, giving them whatever they want is? Yes. So 21st century people, they have failed. East, west, north, south. The ones didn't fail, everything surrounding them making them to fail too. Who's saying this? The Holy Prophet saying, alayhi salatu wassalam, saying, time will come to my nation. They cannot make Emri bin Maruf, Nail Anim Munkar. They will not be able to speak the truth and to call people for the understanding of Allah and His Prophet and for the truth. And they will not be able to stop wrong things. Even they cannot even speak about it. And the Sahabe Kiram, they were very surprised and saying, Ya Rasulallah, what kind of believers they will be, those ones? If they're not going to be making Emri bin Maruf, meaning at least to give warning to your own brothers when you see that he's doing something wrong, to be able to say to him intelligently, brother, this is wrong, 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 according to Allah and His Prophet. So these wrongs, they're going to lead you to a wrong road. When you enter to that wrong road, you may not be returned. That road is going to lead you to the fire. Don't blame Allah later. Yes, today's people, only thing they know, they cannot come out from any mess that they put themselves in. Later, it was destiny. What can I do? Allah choose it that way for me. Hasha astaghfirullah. Allah choose the best for you. You run to the worst because you left the orders of Allah and His Prophet. What did you take? The orders of Shaitan and the ego. Your ego is listening to Shaitan. Shaitan is the master of the ego. And if you give your intelligence under the control of your ego, the highest intelligence you have, the worse you're becoming that time. Just like Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl was the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ. Prophet couldn't reach to him. Abu Lahab was the uncle of the Prophet ﷺ. Prophet couldn't have reached to them. Why was that? The seals of the prophets, he couldn't reach to them. Because the arrogance and stubbornness and claiming to know so much, prophets couldn't reach to them. If Prophet ﷺ, it's getting up physically. Otherwise, he's among us. But physically, he's getting up and saying the orders, what he said that time. Now, you will find exactly what you are finding today, how people rising against to awliyas, they're going to rise against to the Prophet. Same way. That's exactly what they did that time too. They were in darkness and they were looking for safety. They were looking for a savior. They were looking for somebody to come to bring them out from that mess that they just put themselves in. And Allah's mercy has reached to them, and the Prophet just came out among them. And they were looking and waiting that this Prophet is going to come somewhere. And when Prophet is rising and saying to them, say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, they look saying, you think you are? Yes, that one. We know you. You're an orphan kid. You don't know how to read and write. We have more intelligent than you. If there will be prophet who will be giving, it will be for us, not for you. So in front of their eyes, they deny the Holy Prophet. What do you think will be happening today? Will be any better? Who says that our ego is better than Abu Jahl or Abu Lahab? You saying that? You're falling worse than that time. If you're not thinking and knowing and accepting that your ego is worse than the ego of Abu Jahl, Abu Lahab, your ego is worse than the shaitan, you have proudness in your heart. When you are knowing and thinking, my ego has lots of tricks and traps on me, I cannot make way out with this, that time you must look for that one that Allah is saying in the book. There is nowhere above every nowhere. You must find that one to submit yourself to that one. There is no way out. Oh, children of Adam, yes. There is only one way out, one road out. You enter to that darkness from every side. Is only one road out. Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. And those that they are holding tightly to his orders, to his sunnah. There is no other way out. Min Allah tawfiq, this much should be enough for you and for me for tonight. For a long time, if you take this sohbet and I listen to every day, you're going to find new things in it for you, making your life to progress. It's not how much you read, it's not how much you listen, it's how much you take from those things that you know, good things, and apply to your life. That's how you're going to change. Otherwise, it's going to enter from one ear, it's going to come out from the other side. This just fits now. One day, Hazreti Behlül Dana, he was a saint, hidden one, appearing to people sometimes like a crazy man, showing that he completely take his ego under his control. Whatever people saying, he's moving according to that, but in reality, showing roads to everybody. And Harun Rashid, the rightly guided Khalifa, he was looking to that one always, and always taking advice from that one, and allowing him to come into the palace to give him ideas and consultations. Today, presidents they have. And almost worldwide, every president, they have consultants. And all consultants, they are from Zionists. This way or that way, they say to them. Because otherwise, if somebody knows better than that, tell me. I've been around, look around, work around. I went to United Nations even to work there to see something better. I didn't find. Only those ones said, this one is very smart. And from where are you getting the consultations? Is smart to dunya. From those ones. Sometimes later, he loses his mind. He's doing things completely other way around again. Wrong consultations. Anyway, so Behlül Dana is coming. And Behlül Dana, he was such a good one. They're always giving example to Harun Rashid is not just talking, saying to him, doing certain incidents to happen for Harun Rashid to take lesson from it. And one day, and Harun Rashid was a majestic, he had a majestic appearances too. He was really representing Islam correctly in so many ways. And he had a palace and he had a throne too. When the other ugly kingdoms that they were sending their representatives to them, showing the majestic appearances of Islam to them. He wasn't doing for himself or his ego, to show the royalty of Islam. And one day, Behlul Dana came and he just sit on the throne of Harun Rashid. It's forbidden for anyone to sit on the throne. And the guards coming, some not knowing him, saying, look at this man wearing such a clothes that worn out. They don't even know him. They're grabbing him by the ear, pulling him. Come here. How you dare to sit on the throne of our Khalifa? They hit him a couple of times or that. And they put him outside of the palace. And he said over there, knowing Harun Rashid is going to come in, he said over there, waiting when Harun Rashid is coming, he start crying. Harun Rashid is looking, oh, Ya Behlul, what happened? He says, what's going to happen? You are giving me permission. I was just inside and I just sit on the throne for 2 minutes. And he says, your guards, the beating they give to me is the milk that I suck from my mother came out from my nose. Meaning, so hardship I went through. He's saying, oh, don't worry. I'm going to find those ones who they are, who did this to you. They will be punished. Don't cry. He said, yeah, Harun, I am not crying for myself. For who you crying? He said, I'm crying for you. So why are you crying for me? They beat you up. He said, I sit on your throne only 3 minutes. And this is the beating that I got from this dunya. I am watching you. You've been sitting there for 30 years. What's going to happen to you in Akhirat? That's why I'm crying for you. And Harun Rashid started crying. Yes. And he was a Khalifa. He didn't say, how you dare speaking like this to me? I am the Khalifa, I am the rightly guided leader, saying, oh, Ya Harun, you're right. He started worrying for himself. This also Muslims, they lost completely. Everyone seeing themselves so proud about everything and pointing finger only to others. Claiming and having doubts and having jealousy, having anger, having doubt, having only for others. Never thinking to have doubt to themselves to say, what about me? I am pointing finger to that one, but what about me? Have I reached to the cleanness? If I did, and if you have reached to the cleanness, you must smell the paradise. You must have a vision for that too. Not in dream, not imagination. Day is 24 hours. Sometimes, I'm not going to speak open. You must hear and see the real gatherings that is happening. Otherwise, you have not reached to that cleanness. And even you reach to that cleanness, just like Harun Rashid, he has reached to that cleanness. But when somebody point finger to him saying, be careful, 30 years you are sitting there, you must did something, one wrong thing at least. Be careful. And he start crying. What are we, oh nation of Muhammad? So the same Harun Rashid, one day, he went to a marketplace. He went to a cemetery. He finds so many skulls had skeletons. He put front of him and selling them and putting a price tag to everyone. And price tag saying, these ones are free. This one, it's worth $1. This one worth $10. This one priceless. People passing, some knowing, saying, yeah, Harun, what you selling? I'm selling intelligence, selling this. You want to buy? These ones are free. You can take much as you want. This one is this much, this one is that much, this one is this much. So what is the difference? They all skeleton, they all empty heads, worn out. It says, look, this one, he takes this spear, putting out from here from one side, kicking at the other side. So this one was that man in the world. He was always hearing good and bad, and entering from this ear, coming out from this ear. And always using his own egoistic ideas. So this one has no value. Take it much as you want. So this one has this much value because this one, he put a hole from here, is not coming out from the other side. So this one, he keep everything inside, good and bad. Is always doubt in himself, fighting back and forth. Good and bad is making him to fight 24 hours with himself. So has only a little bit value. This one has only $1 value. So this one is priceless. He put the hole from here, he brought it out from the other side. So this one, everything coming through this ear, he is hearing. Those things that no good, shaitanic, he releases from the other side. He doesn't keep it inside. Only orders from Allah and His Prophet, he keeps it inside. He never releases out. This one is priceless. You have that head there. Males and females. You can claim whatever you want. Other people may praise you any way that they want. You can be happy because they are praising you up. Or you'll be sad because praising they are cursing you, putting you down. Some people today, they are good people, calling me also, saying, Shaykh, they are cursing at me. They are blaming me with something. I did this to them. They turn around, they are attacking me, and said, are you following me? Say, yes. Say, this is nothing. Wait. Your own children, they're going to attack you. Your families, they're going to attack you. Did they start yet? Says, no. I say, you're still behind. You're going to come to that because you are living in this century. This is it. And Holy Prophet said, this is what's going to happen. When he said to them, they're going to look, they're going to hear. They're not going to be able to make Emri Maruf and Nehi Anil Munkar. And Holy Prophet, when the Sahabi said, Ya Rasulullah, what kind of believers they will be? He closed the gap a little bit more, saying, not outside. They're not going to be able to bring their rewards to their own children, to their own family members. They're not going to listen to them. They're going to look down to them. They're going to say they are crazy, they are lunatics. Ya Rasulullah, what kind of believers are they going to be? They're not going to be able to reach anybody in their own families. Their eyes is going to look. Their heart is going to hurt. Just like the salt is dissolving inside the water, their heart is going to hurt and dissolve. They're not going to be able to change anything. My advice to them, tawasabu sabr, tawasabu haq. Have patience and only keep on Sirat-ı Müstakim always. Don't deviate. So, this is the time, and we are in. So now think, yes, if they may curse at you, look at yourself. Is that what you do, what they say? No. You have a good intention and clean and you're running to do things? Yes. Continue. Doesn't matter what they say. If you have bad things, correct yourself. Be thankful to those that they are reminding you anyway. If not, be okay. Be happy. Allah is knowing. You can fool the world, but you cannot fool Allah. Akhirat life, you must be shivering. Some saying, oh, these ones, they have no fear from Akhirat. They are talking about Akhirat, but they have no fear. Their heart is trembling. Yes, those ones that they know the truth, his heart is shivering like this. What Allah says, those ones that who has fear the most from Allah, they are the scholars. The scholars Allah is speaking there. He's not talking about the scholars that they go to universities. Those ones that they know Allah. They are the most fearful, those ones from Allah, because they know Allah. So, when you take your skeleton and look, today you have the meat and you have the skin there. You have the nice shape. You know how to look at the mirror to say how beautiful I am. But if you die today, in 3 days' time, people, they will not be able to look at your face. Impossible. That's why they're going to put it under the ground. And most of the people today, they go under the ground. The worms and the scorpions is going to come there to clean that head, just to leave the skeleton. So tomorrow, you're just going to have one skeleton down there. Which one is it? The one has no value, just like the Behlul Dana is saying, or the one that has only little value, or the one that is priceless. You have that head right there now today. Tomorrow it's going to go under the ground, yours and mine. We cannot escape. If you keep it in this way, you are the winner. If not, you lost the test. If you fall into the trouble of the grave, beyond that is more disaster. So look to enter to the grave clean and to get up to judgment place clean. If not, if you think that dunya trouble is trouble, grave is disaster. And that can happen any minute. Don't think that you have billions of years front of you. Don't think that, oh, I am so healthy and I am so wealthy. Some saying this today too, saying if I get sick, the doctors, they can fix me. Or intelligence. You don't die because you are sick. So many people, they are begging to die, they're not dying. Can we give one example that the man is sitting in the bed for years now and is not dying? We have to give name that everybody knows. Sharon is not dying. Can you think 5 minutes yourself in that position? Years. Don't think that he's not feeling nothing. He feels everything. Worse that he feels that you cannot know from outside. And that kind is full with hospitals everywhere. The houses. Go every house and knock on the door. You may be finding in every 3 houses, you may be finding one like that suffering. You know by your own selves. So, you don't die because you are sick. When the breath of life is finished, you're going to die if you're sick or if you are healthy. The time is up. you're just going to fall down and die. Because the order has just reached the one that will give the life, saying, die and come to me. Finish. These words for me, for you. These words to a porter, to a president. These words is for a normal man to a king. These words is for a male and female. No one can escape from this. These words are for the murids and the sheikhs. These words is for the prophets and for their children. No prophet has escaped from the hands of angel of death. Every prophet has seen Azrael. And the Azrael showing them completely different face. Prepare yourself to that. Prepare yourself for that day. Don't think so much for this dunya and you're killing yourselves. Oof, some is so much worrying from this dunya. I cannot look at their face. They turn so ugly. Because the worrying of dunya is making you this. Oh, what will happen that side of disaster? Wake up to yourself. The breath of life that we just take in, we may not be able to give it out. When it's giving out, we may not be able to take in, because maybe that is the last breath that is giving to you. At least 300,000 today, they die in the world. Not 3, not 30, 300,000. Tomorrow, maybe that much, maybe more than that. Find 300,000 people, say, I am not that one from this. So think, yes, the death is so close to us. But the endless desires of dunya is making men completely blind. He's not seeing. Doesn't want to see. Yes. But when that is coming, you will see. Ve min Allahu tevfik. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant long life to our Shaykh, give him healthy life, and make us to run the same road that he's showing to us, and to be helping the work that he is doing, inshallah rahman, and to keep ourselves clean in this dunya, and to enter to the grave clean, and to try to reach to those that they are looking and asking, inshallah. We are asking for those ones that their heart became like a marrow, is not opening anymore. For Allah is the one who opens the hearts and who closes the hearts. We ask for him to open those hearts. Fatiha. Amin. Selamun Aleyküm. Rahmetullah.